Domestic workers fulfill an important role in our daily lives. We entrust them with our homes, our loved ones, yes, and even our pets. And for many, they are more than an employee, but also they are a friend and a companion. Domestic workers are defined as people providing a service within a private household, and they fulfill many roles. Of those roles they are our gardeners, they are our drivers or chauffeurs, a childminder or au pair, our caregiver to the aged. They could be our cooks and our chefs in our homes, and then just the general housekeeping, looking after our homes, and then can be a pet minder, taking our animals for a walk. The question you and I need to ask ourselves is, do you comply to the Basic Conditions of Employment Act, Sectorial Determination 7? Now that is just a direct reference to a domestic worker. Presently, the domestic workers' minimum wage is 19 Rand and 9 cents per hour, and that equates to 3,720 Rand per month, which is based on a 45-hour week. Further compliance requirements are that you have an employment contract for your domestic worker, and that employment contract needs to reflect the sectorial determination terms and conditions. Then, should your domestic worker work more than 27 hours per month, they must be registered for UIF, and workmen's compensation is a requirement for registration. We strongly recommend that verification checks are done on all employees, and that includes domestic workers, and they could include reference checks, criminal record, driver's license, credit, and there's a host of others. But I want to emphasize that should you have a domestic worker caring for children under the age of 16, it is important to ensure that they are not listed on the Register of Sex Offenders nor on the National Child Protection Register. Well, how can we assist you as Alpha and Omega Network Business Solutions with your domestic worker? Firstly, we can assist you with the recruitment of a person who complies to the requirements you want in terms of competencies and skills for a domestic worker. Secondly, ensure that the verifications are done as agreed, and that we'll do through our verifications department, which is called Garden Route Verification Services. We would also assist with the appointment and the appropriate documentation, being the employment letter, as well as registration with UIF and QUEDA. And we'd also recommend that the domestic worker is registered on our Hemelo system. Lastly, we can assist with training through our registered CETA accredited training provider in programs for domestic workers, of which amongst other are first aid training. Important to note here that this is not an all-inclusive end-to-end service, but should you require any one of these, we can assist you with those. Well, for more detail with regard to the service we can offer you, kindly contact us on the details below. And I do encourage you to contact Vilma directly on her number, and she will set up a meeting to ensure that we address your specific need.